Today's Gospel draws our attention towards a contrast between the Pharisees and the 4 men who brought their friend to Jesus. The Pharisees had no sense of their own spiritual need. They were there as critics for the purpose of finding fault with Jesus. They had no concern for the paralytic man. They felt no great joy when Jesus healed him. But the 4 men came as seekers who realized that they had a friend with a major problem, and they knew that Jesus alone could heal it. Even though they encountered obstacles that stopped them entering the house due to the large crowd, they persevered by faith until they perceived from Jesus what they had come for. We can notice here not only just the faith of the paralyzed man, but also the faith of 4 men who brought him. Gospel says, when Jesus saw their faith, he said to him, "Man, your sins are forgiven you." So my dear friends, who are we in this story? The paralyzed man who was brought to Jesus by 4 men, or the 4 men who brought the paralytic to Jesus? Most of the time, we see ourselves as the paralyzed man who was brought to Jesus by 4 men. We think that we are the only one who are broken and in need of Jesus' healing touch. But today, let us put ourselves into one of those 4 men who brought paralytic to Jesus, because these were selfless people who knew in their heart of hearts that Jesus could heal their friend. They had realized their paralyzed friend needed Jesus, and they were willing to get him there. And they also strongly believed that Jesus could heal their friend. Therefore, they go to great lengths to make sure that their friend meets Jesus. And by seeing their faith, Jesus not only just heals the physical health of the paralytic, but also the spiritual illness when he says, "Man, your sins are forgiven." Yes, my dear friends, we too can be that kind of friends today. We don't have to lift any mats or climb any roofs. All we need to do is to get on our own feet and bring our friends to Jesus who are in need of healing. They may be paralyzed by sin. They may be helpless due to their worldly burdens. They may be pressed down by worries, doubts, and depression. But we can go to them and say, "I know somebody who can heal you, free you, and give you joy." An African proverb goes like this: there is only one crime worse than murder on desert, and that is to know where the water is and not tell. Yes, my dear friends, we who know Jesus know where the living water is. Therefore, let's tell our friends so that they too can find healing from Jesus in their life. Amen.